Hello, girls, and welcome back to the Omina Collective podcast in person again. Oh my god.
Let's celebrate.
I love it.
Where are we?
We are again in Munich,
Mhm.
in Anna's beautiful home.
With my beautiful house plant.
Yeah. Does she have a name?
No, we should give her a name.
Right?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. I love it.
It's the first thing that came to
Hey,
mind.
B.
Hey, B, how are you? How are you? How are the leaves today?
Right? Oh, she's hanging. A
No,
little
she's
bit.
thriving.
But
Very
yeah.
thriving.
No.
Got it.
I love it. But yeah, oh my god, distracted a little bit. But hey, girls, how are you doing on there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we would love to hear.
Yeah.
How are you, girls, doing? Feel free to send us DMs. How are you feeling right now? What's going on in your life? In our lives, I mean, we talked about this last episode. There's a lot. A lot.
Keeps being a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
But in the best way, I feel like it's an exciting time to live in. So many changes.
Yeah.
So many opportunities.
Yeah.
So many exciting projects to work on in a way, and so many beautiful people that we have in our life. And so many adventures to go on too.
So nice.
And and we want to dive in today a little bit about the fear. Fear. Overcoming this fear of creation.
Yeah.
Putting yourself out there, going for it,
showing yourself, being vulnerable.
Yeah.
In front of your partner, friends.
Yeah. The world, all of this. This little tiny, sometimes not so tiny feeling inside of you that we all know and we all have. And I think it's so important to talk about because we asked our girls about feedback. Yeah. Maybe you want to dive in a little bit deeper into that.
Yeah. Also, before I want to dive into the feedback, I want to say that a lot of times people think, okay, we've created so much, we're coming so far with Omina, we're keep showing up for this podcast, we keep doing this, we're having our new residency, we're doing this and that. And one of the girls said to me the other day, it's like, it seems like you're doing everything and you're doing, you're so great, you're doing all these things. And it really seems like your world and your work and your life is working out. And I had to laugh a little bit because it's like, yes, it is working out, but it's not that there is absence of fear of failure or fear of not being enough or fear of doing something wrong or fear of not doing enough, whatever. It's like the fact that we have this fear, we're not excluded from the fear, right? It's not like the fear was like, oh, these two? No, they don't get it. Like, no, we have it. And I think that's very important to notice because I think social media and I mean us as well, we always show the highlights, we show what we're doing, but there is a lot of fear that is also in our hearts, right?
Yeah, and also even in this week, I think, right? Maybe we can share a little bit as well. We came together this week also to create and to work on the things that we I truly believe in. And yesterday was also a day where we were like, oof, actually maybe we need to change a little bit how we see things or what we expect and how fast or slow or however. And I think it's also connected with fears, my fears, your fears, and how can we meet each other the best in a way, and how can we overcome these certain fears that we maybe are not good enough, we're not putting in enough.
Or we're not fast enough, or we want to do, this and that. And so I think
so interesting. Yeah.
How did that make you feel, after yesterday? We were talking a little bit about it, and today also. How are you feeling now?
So yesterday we took basically a day off
Yeah.
of creation because it was a lot.
Yeah.
And beautiful a lot. But we also said, oh, actually, just let's take a break and just breathe. And I think it was so beautiful that we did that. And we just went to the Isar here. It's a river in Munich, and it was just so beautiful with our boyfriends, and jumped into the water and felt the sun on our skin and just this cooling sensation of the water, and just, breathed for a little second. And also today we talked about it a little bit more, and then just went into creation mode out of the heart, let's say. And I think this is so important, to create out of the heart, not out of the mind. And this was really also what made me feel so connected to you again. And also our talk earlier before, we had a beautiful chat. We were creating, and then all of a sudden we were just chit-chatting here for an hour or whatever. But it made me feel so connected to you, and it made me feel also so connected to what we are building with Omina again. This energy, this excitement. And I think this week for me, at least, it is about creation, but it's also about spending time with you, us too,
in
as
the heart,
friends,
Yeah, exactly.
us spending time together and connecting on a heart level, because our hearts are creating this. And I think this is so important.
And I think that's the difference also when you come from, and this is also one of the girls, giving us a bit of feedback, but she's like, how can I switch from going from corporate to a purpose and heart-led business?
Yes.
And I think it's so important to say that when you are doing the switch, it's a completely different operating system, completely, right? Because you're going from deadlines and from quarterly, targets, from projects you need to do. And it's all like, and it's always like aimed at maximum profit, right? And if you're going through a heart-led journey, it's like your heart is speaking, and your heart is maybe not speaking in the language of, let's do this super quick and let's, pump it out, and 70% done is better than nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Your heart is maybe saying, hey, like, you need to slow down. You need to take it slower. And I think that's such a shift that I'm still undergoing. We're all still kind of undergoing. It's like we're doing this heart-led thing and this purpose-led thing, but how can you adjust to your own timeline, and how can you make it maybe a bit like relaxed, in a relaxed way, not in a stressed way? And I think we got in our own heads also that we said, okay, this needs to be this and this, and this is going to be stressful. But then we relaxed and we said, hey, whatever it's going to be for this week,
exactly. Will be. Yeah. And I love that we can manage these things together, even though it is not so easy sometimes. But just speaking about it and meeting each other where we are standing. And I love also the fire and everything that you bring, this is why I love to do this with you. And you bring this fiery energy and all these like tack, 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 tack. And I think this is such a big, huge quality that for me personally, because I know that I am, for example, also like, I can be like this sometimes, this is what I love about you, that you bring like, hey, Vanessa, like, bah, 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 and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Because I can be a little bit everywhere and nowhere and a bit, messy, let's say. And I love that you are more structured and bringing this. And I think this is also why we are such a good team, why we flow together. And I feel, so coming back to the question, I just feel very connected to you, to be honest. And just like what we're creating. And I'm just so grateful for you. And just looking into your eyes right now, I just feel this energy, and just that this is something coming from the heart. And I think even though sometimes we are in our heads, but okay, let's take time to get back into the heart, and we are doing it. And I'm so proud, and we are gonna do this in our own way. And this is the perfect way. Exactly. So I feel good, and I feel proud and I feel excited and I feel connected with you. I feel connected with Omina, with you girls, with our community. And still, of course, there is this fear of, oh my God, can we do this? Is this all possible? Are girls gonna join our community?
And then people come.
But then all of a sudden people come and we get this feedback from the girls, what we're gonna tell you a little bit later. But then I look at you and I'm just like, yes, we can do this, even though it is fearful. But we're not doing this alone. We're in this together. We can do it, you know?
That's so true. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. And I think to come back also to this fear, it's like, the fear is always going to be there, right? Always. Can you allow yourself, especially if you're living from the heart, can you allow yourself to do it anyway? It's as simple as that. Allow yourself to do it anyway and not be bound by the fear and be like holding back because of the fear. And I mean, I get it. I've had a lot of fear around this as well. But like, if we look at our past and how we've really evolved, like we can be so proud we're doing this, you know?
Exactly. And
so true.
And for me, it's really interesting to, I think I said it before in one episode, but the fear, when I think about the feeling, I have the feeling that it's more in my head. My head is telling me stories, you know, and it's so loud. It's like, blah, 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 no, oh my God, are you sure? Oh my God, how are you going to survive? Can you do this? What are other people thinking? Blah, 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 all these things. And when I then take a second to pause and to put on some music, shake it all off, shift my energy out of this fearful mindset and come into the body and, okay, what is there really, to be honest? What do I really feel? And most of the time, I do feel this radiating energy, all this calling to it, even though I can't see the whole way yet. But it's
who
like,
cares about the whole way?
Exactly.
Don't get hung up on the way. You don't need to know all the steps. You just need to know the next step.
Exactly. Honestly. Like the tiny bit, like little step towards whatever there is that you want to do, right? But really getting out of the head into the heart. I think for me, this is like such a shift.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So how in the past, when you had this fear come up, right? Fear of not being enough, maybe what will others say? What has been like some tools, techniques where you're like, okay, this is what I can really do in these moments?
Yeah, for me, definitely what I just described, also coming into the body with dancing and feeling this empowerment in the body. That I'm like, I feel good, I feel hot, I feel sexy, you know? I feel just juicy in my body in a way. When you have this feeling of self-confidence and just like, yes, I can do everything, then all of a sudden the fear is gone. And I feel sometimes some kind of music really shifts me and just like pushes me into this direction of like, yes, actually, I'm a bad bitch. Like, I can do everything. Like, so fuck off, you know, fuck off. Fear, fuck off.
Really.
You know? This is definitely one thing. And of course, yoga and the tools. But what I also must say is speaking it out and
that one
speaking with your girls about it. For me, it's not handling my fear alone. Speaking about it. Can I do this? I feel ashamed. Or a lot of times with content, I know because my sister, she's so honest and I love her. She's just like, sometimes I was like, oh my God, girl, can I put this out there? I don't know if it's cringe. I don't know. I just felt the call to do it because it was so honest and just real and me. And she was like, yes, girl, you can do it. I love it. And you know, just having someone that is your cheerleader, but you know, she would say something if she feels like it's not authentic.
That's good. You need these people in your life that give you honest feedback and that won't just say, oh, it's fine, just do it, you're good. But also be like, hey, I'll push you, but have you thought of this? Or are you doing this?
Definitely.
That's important. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this is just coming up for me right now. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
what did you do in the past to overcome the fear?
I think sometimes the best thing is because obviously all the tools and all the things you can do for sure, but then also the best thing is to just have this moment of, okay, this new day will come. It's a new day. It will come. Yes. And you can just, sometimes all you need to do is have a little cry. Have a little thing.
Feel it
and
all.
Then, give yourself a time frame. Sometimes I'd be like, if it's so overwhelming, okay, you know what? There's no use that I finish this presentation now, that I do this thing now, whatever. I'm going to go outside, go in nature, take a breath, and then continue, you know? The next day. Sometimes that's all you need.
You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to do everything. Just sometimes it's also just like feeling it, allowing it to be there, taking a fucking break.
Taking a break.
And then,
like how we did. We were like, yesterday we were just like, we're taking a break.
Yeah.
We were filming so much content, and also I think fears were coming up, right?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Should we do this now? Is this the right time?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Is it enough? All these things. And then you just like, you take a breath.
Yeah. And this is connected to what you were saying earlier. There is always somehow fear also in us, creating this in a way, showing ourselves online and speaking really, like what we are saying also is very vulnerable.
It is, yeah.
And it is somehow scary, but then I'm also reminding myself, okay, what purpose is behind that?
Yeah.
And I think if you have a purpose why you are doing this, it's so much louder and bigger than the fear at the end of the day.
And when you really have the first girls who came to us and said, hey, you really changed my life. I found a new business partner, or I found a new project, or if it wouldn't have been for your energy, I wouldn't have had the feeling or the need to do my own thing, you know?
Yes.
The courage, exactly. So it's like, once you have that first, we did it, it's so nice to continue and be like, we're really helping people. We're helping girls, you know?
Because then you're coming, like you said, coming into the flow, pushing the first stone in a way, and then it somehow it's like starting to roll and roll and roll.
Oh my God. Exactly. And then all of a sudden you're there.
And it's like, oh my God, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
I love it.
Me too.
So I think, Vanessa, now you're on the hot seat.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, so we were talking a lot about fear, right? Fear of starting, fear of failure. I wanted to ask you, when you're at that point where you feel the fear is coming up and you really feel like, I want to go inside. Has it been a way also for you to identify that this is a good place to go in and to be like, okay, hey, this is actually where I should be going. This is not where I should be going away, but this is where I should be going towards. Like, has that been something that you have experienced? Yeah, you're laughing.
So. Yeah, 100%. It's so interesting that you're asking me that, because I was talking about this with my boyfriend as well. And because I had an interview for a new client, and I had a few situations where I felt a bit overwhelmed, or not maybe overwhelmed, not scared, but just like that I felt like, am I good enough here? Or they all, like the people that I was with, they were very knowledgeable. They had so much knowledge in my eyes and were so far and successful already in their lives. Very inspirational for me, where I felt like, oh my God, it was nerve-wracking for me to be there. And so, and then I told my boyfriend, I don't know, I felt just a bit nervous and a bit small somehow. And he was like, actually, this is a good sign, because do you want to be the person that knows the most in a room? It's actually good to have this feeling that you can learn something, that you are a little bit nervous, because then you are in a room where you can
grow.
Where you can grow, where you can learn things. And this is also what I connect then to the question with the fear, because I think the fear is a sign, okay, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And you don't know everything yet, but there is space to grow. Because if you are comfortable, you're not growing. You don't have fear. You're just like,
you're just like,
la 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 la. Everything is fine. But growth is always somehow connected with something new, and something new is always a bit like, oh my God, nerve-wracking because you don't know yet. So I think the fear is trying to protect you from something new that you don't know yet.
Exactly. So in a way, it's like, what if we can reframe it in our mind, and the fear is like not a sign to be like, okay, stop. You know, I shouldn't go here, but actually it should be a sign to go full ahead, because that's where you learn the most.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's a sign to, oh my God, this is actually where I need
This
to be.
is scary.
This is the way. This is scary, but oh my God, I need to go there and look at it. Because this is the place where you can grow the most. And isn't it beautiful to grow? Yeah. So I think this is all.
Everything in nature grows.
Yeah.
If we don't grow, we die. So our cells renew every 7-8 years completely. So it's in us. So yeah, isn't it sad to be like, let's not grow? You know?
Yeah, and what I also sometimes tell myself when I'm in this state of fear, how can I overcome it? Sometimes my mom used to say this, and I found this so beautiful. She said like, Vanessa, you know what? Just imagine yourself standing on the moon and looking down on Earth. And somehow the perspective shifts because we are just super tiny humans on this Earth.
On this little planet.
Yeah.
Living our little lives.
Yeah. And why are we taking ourselves so seriously? And our problems, and why are we so much in our head? And, you know, just live your life.
Exactly.
And don't take it so seriously. And sometimes just shift this energy. Or if you feel intimidated by other people. Sometimes she also said, like, it's maybe a little bit vulgar, but it's like, you know, every person is going to the toilet, you know, and like it's bending their knees in a way, and taking a shit. And I was just like, oh my God, Mom, you're the best. Because I'm like, yeah, you're also just human. And everyone is just human, and whatever they did or how successful they are, they're still human. And I think this is so just sometimes good to remember, to not put everyone on a pedestal. So you're not worthy enough or good enough.
Exactly.
You are good enough because you are human. The other person is human. We are all good enough,
all humans,
all worthy. Exactly. And for me, sometimes when I have this fear, of showing myself, or then I'm reminding myself of these things, even though they're maybe a bit funny, but it's a way for me to shift my mindset here and there, what my mom used to tell me, and to think, you know what, everyone is gonna die at the end of the day, so
might as well try.
Exactly.
Might as well try. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're a girl out there and you're like, I have a dream, I want to do something.
Yeah.
I'm this close. You know, when you have this feeling where you're standing on the cliff and you're just about to jump, all I can say is it's fucking scary. Yes. Acknowledge that it's scary and then do it anyway.
Yes.
And go full on in, because there's no guarantee that any of us have in this life. Nobody has a guarantee.
No.
Might as well. And you're not doing it alone.
We are in this with you.
Yeah. This is why we created Omina. Like, you can join our club, I want to say. You can join our community.
Yeah.
And the club.
Club, whatever.
Oh, my God. And you just join, and you're not going to be alone. You can do this together.
Yeah,
right?
because together, going together through the fear is so much easier as doing it alone all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes.
That's
I had one more thought, but I lost it.
I'm loving this.
Me too. It's so beautiful.
Oof, and I'm sweating like a mother.
Really?
Like, you know, when you feel this, like, sweat here? They have the call at 6 with the girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, almost forgot. But we still have some time.
So, what is one small step that, you know, the girls can do?
Yeah.
Or, when you feel like you are in this fear space right now, how to overcome it? One tiny step to go towards.
It's such a good
your
question.
heart.
Yeah. I think I want to speak to the woman who is in a corporate job, who doesn't know where to go, who is, you know, stuck, because I've been in that as well, where you feel like, yeah, you don't even know where to go. You would love to know where to go, and then you would do it, but you don't know. And I think it's so important when you're in this position and you have the fear of not having enough money, or the fear of also being rejected, or the fear of being seen. It's like all of these things are valid and okay to be there, but it's from your old self. It's your self that is projecting the fear is the old one, because it doesn't know the new you yet, right? It just knows the old patterns. It's like, oh, let's just stay here because it's comfortable and I want to protect you. I'm like a little Angsthase. I'm like a little, you know, scaredy
bunny.
pants. Yeah, scaredy pants. And it's like, I just want to keep you safe. So it's normal, but it's like, when you have this, I hope you feel a sense of, I have fear, but I want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And if you are in this position, sometimes just the smallest step, sometimes it can be something like, I will talk to one person in a day about my dream, or I will ask somebody, hey, what do you think I'm good at? Or that's important. Or I will start to talk with my close friends and family and be like, hey, I want to transition out. Can you help me? Like, does somebody know anybody? Or, you know, it's like, it's that one little step. And yeah, so I would encourage everybody who is in that situation to do that.
Yeah. Asking for help.
Yeah.
I think this is so important.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to do it alone.
It would be so good.
Yeah, asking for help as well. And if you want, you can always reach out to us. Like
that's
this is
why,
really the space.
Exactly.
This is why we are doing this, because we know exactly how it is. And
you're not alone.
Not easy. It is not easy, and it will always be a journey.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
bear with us.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know, we just want to take you along, and we're going to talk about our fears.
Yeah, we're going to be open.
Yeah, when they arise. And if you want to chat, just, you know, text us.
Yeah.
We have our next community call. You can always join. Join us, join Omina Collective. And so beautiful that you're here, that you're listening.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I would say, talk to you
soon.
Very soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oopsie.